Okay, so today we're going to talk about the solubility curves. And when we look at our curves here, it's a graph and it's an interpretation of all these different salts or compounds that are actually dissolved into water. And it shows how temperature and other items, but on these particular graphs we're going to look at temperature and how they affect how these solutions actually get dissolved into the solvent, the solutes. So here is our graph. We have various different compounds. We have potassium iodide up here at the top. We have sodium nitrate here. We have ammonium right here. We have potassium nitrate. We have ammonium chloride, potassium chloride, sodium chloride. We have down here potassium chlorate, and then down here cesium sulfate. So we have each of these. So let me go to the next slide, and I'm going to come back to the slide, the previous slide. The first question asked, what compounds show a decrease in solubility from 0 to 100 degrees Celsius? So when I go back in here, a decrease. So when I look at the graph, I want it over time, our temperature, it is going down. So when I look at this line and I want to see a decrease, the actual compound up here that is actually being dissolved, or it's decreasing, it's going down in temperature, is this one right here, NH3. Okay. All right, so let's go to the next question. Which salt is most soluble at 10 degrees? Which salt is most soluble at 10 degrees? So I come over here and I look at my graph. Okay, let me get the right color here. At 10 degrees, let me circle 10 degrees. Actually, I'm going to go up the line all the way up till I find the highest line up there. And I see Ki up there. So that one would actually be the correct answer. It's the most soluble, meaning the one highest up. You can get more of it, 130 grams of potassium iodide, into that water at 10 degrees Celsius. Okay? The next one, which salt is least soluble at 20 degrees? So when I look at this one at 20 degrees, circle the 20, coming over here. Least soluble, when I go up, I want the smallest line. The first line I actually hit, the lowest line on the graph. And this one, when I follow it right here, it would actually be potassium chlorate. So remember, the highest would be up here at the top. The lowest would be the one closest to the horizontal axis. Okay. Then the next one, which salt shows the least change? So when I go back to this one, least change, you notice how some lines are showing a peak, a curve upward, some are going downward. But when I look at this, I want to look at the flat line. So when I look at the flat line, the one that is the least change, let me get my color here, the one that's showing the least change right here is actually sodium chloride. Here is the line right here, and it shows the least change. Now, at your seats, since I've shared this with you, at your seats, I would like for you to try number 5, 6, and 7, and I will walk around to help you. Okay? And this is our lesson for today on solubility curves.